We are live. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. It is Monday, April 1st. What a great day. Hopefully we'll be done with the snow, done with the cold weather, and moving. Happy Monday. Uh-oh, wait. Somebody forgot to mute the TV with the YouTube on it. Jeez Louise, Marianne.
Must have been you, because it's not me.
It was totally me. Oh, man. Happy Monday, everybody. Oh my goodness. Boy, it's been a Monday. We love Mondays, and it's been a kind of a little crazy Monday around here. Partly because I was sick a lot of last week, still fighting the cold, but so I'm not altogether there. I had an appointment this morning. One of DM's furry friends, one of our favorite little somebodies, we don't even know who, knocked her computer onto the floor, and so she had to take it to the computer hospital. So she out a computer, so we were having to deconstruct and reconstruct some technology to get her on here with me. So kitty bitty Grinch heart can handle this. So oh my goodness. And you guys thought I was pulling an April Fool prank on you, and I wasn't. We were just trying to get it together. And I'm just trying to keep my eyes open because I could use a nap. Woo, turning around.
Why am I locked? Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's good. Whoop, now we're turning to the side.
Yeah,
we're back.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Let's take a minute to get you where you need to be.
Yeah.
Which hotel? We can deconstruct a hotel all you want because we're not doing a retreat at a hotel. Neener. Oh, let's go back and say hello. Love to say hello.
Sorry, everyone.
Sylvia, that's okay. You work on that while I'm doing this.
Yeah, because I can actually see it up on the screen.
Good morning, Sylvia. No, you weren't that early. We were just a little bit behind with technology here. So, hey, Glynis. Hey, Sarah. Good to see you guys.
Everybody see my big fat belly?
Nope, not now. Hey, KK. Hope everybody had a really nice Easter weekend. Low key, nothing major, nothing tragic. Hey, Jen, good to see you. I know you got us in one ear while you're working in the other ear. Good morning, Kathy, or good afternoon, Kathy.
I'm going to go get my earphones. Okay. I think it will be better.
Okay, good idea. Let's see here. I with a fire, yeah, with a fire. I don't know, you can deconstruct it any way you want. Hello, Miss Margie. How are you doing today, Margie? My voice is threatening to go, but it's so far so good. My eyesight's a little blurry, so I'm looking at comments and they're kind of blurring together. Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Oh, much better.
Oh, good. Good. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Marianne's thinking too hard. Oh, well.
Hi, everybody.
I didn't even realize until like almost too late that I had not even gotten things organized for today because I hadn't been feeling well. And so I just didn't even think about today. So I apologize for that. Hi, Sada. Welcome. Good to see you. Hey, Casey. Good to see you. Actually able to be here. It's a day off. Whoop, whoop. All right. Darn it. Now I really want a good April Fool's joke on him. So we are going to begin today with, sick is no excuse, right? Right, Margie? Well, so I did pass it on to Margie and said that today we'll do whatever Margie wants to do. So it's up to Margie to decide what we're doing today. And Margie, you have you have about 5 minutes to figure that out because we first are going to give away prizes from March's challenge. Now, March was a big challenge month because it was a tag a day. And we have not had a challenge before where it was to make something every single day. And, for a lot of people, that's a pretty big stretch. Those of us that are working full time besides our own personal crafting time, it's hard, or have a lot of other things going on in your life. So those who made that happen and did 31 tags, I'm
Yeah,
proud of you.
bravo.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Bravo to all of you. DM, you made it work, and you had a lot of stuff going on in
I
your.
did.
We had over 10 people. I can't remember exactly how many right now, but I know we had at least 10 people that did that challenge. Hey, Joanne, good to see you. And I think that's just really awesome. And then there was a whole bunch more people that made some tags, but weren't able to get in the total 31. So, any is good for your stash to be able to have them available. And it was so much fun to see all of your tags every day, every week. They are inspirational. And I love how everybody's style is different. And you never know who's clicking with your style, and you never know who doesn't have any ideas and they look at yours and it's inspirational to them. So please don't ever look at anybody else's and say, oh, mine isn't like that. Well, thank goodness yours isn't like that. I don't want to see a whole bunch of posts of tags that are all the same, right? That's just not fun. Hey,
Right.
Jill.
No.
Hey, Jill.
Hi, Jill.
We're here for a few minutes for the giveaway. So Jill did it, actually. I remember her name being in there. So let's go ahead and do the giveaways. Now, right before we went live, I was hanging out. We were trying to get DM's technology going because she's without computer. And so I had put all the names in, knowing that we were going to be late going on. I went ahead and hit the wheel and did the drawing. And the first person to come up, well, this isn't even exciting for them because they don't get to see the wheel. I should have printed it out on a big letters.
Yeah.
Big letters. I could do that. I could write it like right here, and they could see it as I'm writing it.
No, just
who is it?
I don't even know who they are because she was doing it while I was trying to get the camera going, and we were in and out the whole time. So,
did your name start with an S? If your name started with an S, it might have been you, the first person that was drawn. If your next letter is an A, an R, an A, there's only 2 people left right here. It is Sarah. I have to draw it out. Yeah, I got to do something. Sarah, congratulations, Sarah. Sarah was the first person drawn for, and so Sarah was the first person that the wheel drew her name, and she did. Wow, that's really threw me off there for a second. I didn't know what you were doing. It's picking up that sound like, because it doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to clean it up a little bit.
And normally it's no big deal because the camera has background canceling.
Right. Whereas my phone doesn't.
And it didn't register what it was for a minute, and it confused my tired brain. So
I'm sorry.
Sarah, that's okay. Hi, Julie. You're fine. Congratulations, Sarah. Sarah Tooker was the first person drawn. Sarah is going to receive, I'm going to save it and give it to her at retreat. She's going to receive a 6x6 paper pack of Nightfall, Minte Nightfall. This is one of my absolute favorites with the jewel tones. It is so, so gorgeous. Just love this one. She is also going to receive a 12x12 paper pack of Nightfall. And Sarah, for being the first person that the wheel drew, you are also going to receive a We Are Memory Keepers punchboard storage tray.
Ooh!
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yes. And this will be great for you to use even at retreat and then break it back down and take it home. These little things just fit into slots and you can stand your tools all up in there. I have at least a half a dozen of them, but I have one that I have all of Jen's paper in and my coffee dyed paper standing up in sections. It's wonderful for that.
Nice.
I love this. I don't remember what the retail is. I want to say it's like $29. So Sarah, that's a pretty darn good haul for being the first person.
It's not $29, it's $19.99 because that's.
Is it?
I think it is $19.99. I don't think it's $29 because I looked at buying one.
I don't remember. Well, I do have another one. So if you're interested, let me know. we'll do you a solid on that.
Okay. Well, I got my little turntable thing that I have them
Oh
all
yeah.
in. So
Oh yeah. All right. So then I drew out a second person. And I'm guessing there's probably only one person whose name starts with a J. So, Jill, congratulations, Jill.
Yay! Number 2.
Jill was the second name that was drawn out. Yay, Jill. And I know Jill wasn't sure if she could even get all 31 tags.
Oh.
She did. Oh, they're saying that the sound was better before the headphones. Well, Jen said, well, try it and let me see, because I don't
Okay.
better. Yay, Jill. Congratulations, Jill. Second person drawn out. So Jill is going to receive a 12 by 12 nightfall and a 6 by 6 nightfall. So she's going to get both of those, enough to make something pretty darn cool. So congratulations, Jill. I know everybody always says I never ever win, and then you win.
Okay. I will keep the headphones on.
Actually, it is. It's clearer. That's weird. I'm surprised that. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Whatever. Yeah, that's what happens when you come to Happy Paper People. You win. Ooh, Casey, you might need to talk to me at retreat. There might be one in the shop when you come to retreat. Okay. And so I was going to stop at 2 because they were bigger prizes this month. And then I was just feeling generous, I guess, and thought, what the heck?
You're really frustrated with me because I didn't get the things set up in time.
I wasn't even frustrated with you. I just thought, oh, come on. I just like giving things away. So I drew another name. I drew a third name. Let's see who this might be. There's a couple people whose name would start with a line down. I'll get right to it. Okay. And I don't think she's here because she teaches school. But it is Rhonda. Rhonda Cass was the third person drawn out. I didn't draw out of a hat or anything. It was the wheel. The wheel drew. I let the wheel. We are all winners. Yes. Wow. She just made a note to order it. Yeah, Jill, this will, if I already have an order for you, none of the orders from the paper sale have gone out. If I have an order for any of you from the paper sale, I will put it in with that because none of them have gone out because I was sick last week. So, yeah, I think Sylvia meant go Rhonda go, but she said do Rhonda do. That's okay. She can do as well. She did great on her tags, and she's one of those that's working full time and still made it work. So kudos to her. Yeah, bravo. That's not so easy to do. Rhonda is also going to receive a 12 by 12 nightfall and a 6 by 6 nightfall. So I will send that to her with her order as well. So congratulations to all the winners. That was actually a really fun challenge because, like I said, we've never done something every day, ending up with as many as there are days in the month. And so it was pretty fun to see.
Yeah, I thought that, Sylvia, too.
Stuff every day posted. Yes, she's a doer as well. The song, Do Run Run, Do Rhonda. More Nightfall. They both get 2 packs of Nightfall. Okay, so here DM and I are sitting here twiddling our thumbs, right? Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. That's a good song. We're twiddling our thumbs, and we are turning to you to tell us, what would you like to do today? There is never enough Nightfall. We could tell us what to do, because we have no clue what to do. What could we do? Make a mini book, Margie says. That could be a tell us what to do.
We could do that.
We could. We could make a full-on, hour and a half mini book. Or if we did it, tell us what to do, we could make it as one of the things and do it make a master board.
Mhm.
I never know if my collage is going to be a master board until I'm done with it.
Right.
I don't with flip outs. Wonderful gifts for all the winners. Yes.
Jen, that's a problem because I cleaned off my desk.
Oh, what did you say?
How about near your desk? Can you
what's
say near your desk?
Yeah,
Is
with
that-
all the things that you scooped off your desk and pushed off to the side. Yes,
Yeah.
I could do that because I did the same thing. OMG. Oh, I do have one container of washi on my desk because I already knocked it on the floor and had to pick it all up, put it back in here, and just set it on my desk. So that's there. But
I actually a mini book. Somebody tell us what size, and then we can. I think that's a cool challenge because
a spine tassel. What true crafter ever has a clean desk? Now are they calling us not true crafters?
oh, I don't know, but I always try to have a clean desk before I come in here. At least
I love starting a project with a clean desk.
me too.
I really do, because
2 by
by
3.
the time I'm done. Okay, so it's a little smaller than ATC size.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that. We can do that. All right. So 2 by 3. Okay. Here we go, DM. We're going to make a 2 by 3 mini book.
Okay. I don't want this one. I want the other one. See, it has to be by the desk because you see, I have things hanging above my head that I can use.
Yeah. I actually cleared out a whole corner so I can get to the shelves and the drawers this weekend, which is pretty awesome.
And I actually was totally changing around the way I have my desk because I found a new pegboard.
Oh,
yes.
Ooh,
Out in the garage that I could use.
the best kind, free.
Yeah. So I added it to my wall.
Oh, cool.
To the right of me, I had one, but it wasn't as big. It was a small one. And so I've been changing things around there. So that's why.
2 by 3. 2 by 3 is tiny, Margie. That is tiny. Tiny, tiny. That's very tiny. Oh, that's going to be adorable. How many signatures? Okay, Gru.
Oh, look what I have.
Casey, clean desk is one thing, clean craft room is another.
That's
That is
true.
Casey.
Because my craft room is not clean.
Yes, I really do like starting a project or sitting down to do a live with you guys with a clean desk. It's hard to start a new project with a messy desk, stuff left over from last time. In fact, well, I don't know.
Look, Rhonda showed up. You can tell her.
Rhonda, hey, did you just get here, Rhonda? Rhonda, we just did the giveaway for the March challenge. 1 signature is good. Oh, I was thinking it might need to be a couple more. Sarah was the first person that the wheel picked, and so Sarah won a very cool prize. She won Nightfall, Minte Nightfall, 6-inch and 12-inch, and a We Are Memory Keepers punch board storage tray. And then we drew a second name. Second name was Jill. And so Jill wins a 12 by 12 nightfall and a 6 by 6 nightfall. And then we drew a third name. Guess who it was, Rhonda? Well, congratulations. It is you. And you also will receive a 12 by 12 nightfall and a 6 by 6 nightfall. So there's enough paper in there to do a pretty darn good project, or 5. So congratulations, everyone. That's very cool. I like those Minte books. There's a lot of paper in them, especially the 6 by 6. You can get a number of good projects. Okay, 1 signature, she said.
Oh,
and
okay.
let's see.
I'll keep those out because I might be able to use those.
Inch.
I'll keep those out.
It doesn't need to
These
be.
are all blue.
And if I know Margie, she's going to say it needs to be hidden
Fine.
hidden binding. So I'm going to just go ahead and do it anyway.
Okay.
You are so welcome, Rhonda. So welcome. Thanks for participating in that challenge. That was a lot of fun. It was a super challenge. Now we do have April's. I do have an April challenge. And as we get closer towards the end of this, I will pull that out and show you and tell you about that. But let's talk about April a bit. Hidden bindings are easier. Well, easiest would be a pamphlet stitch, but you know, whoever takes the easy way, right? Need to decide what paper I'm going to use. Paper. Let's talk about April though, right?
2 by 3 would be.
April is April's an important month to us in HPP. Those of you who've been around at least a year know why. Because I had a few scraps here. I'm just going to see if I can do it with this. April is HPP birthday month. Woo-hoo. So we catch up on the comments here. We like to celebrate our birthday, HPP birthday in April, because so I will tell you, watch for some fun posts throughout the month. Keep your eye on the posts. Keep your eye on the posts. What's the old saying? Keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on the posts in the group throughout the month of April for some things that might just pop up. And we always do like a birthday party. We typically have a birthday party. We'll have to figure out when it'll be. Oftentimes it's on a Saturday so that we can go many hours and just enjoy hanging out together, having some birthday party fun and celebrating. You have to bring your own cake or M&Ms, whichever.
Yeah, you go and you get a cute little cupcake.
Nothing but
and then we all eat it together.
Yes, put your own candle in it. We'll sing happy birthday to us, to HPP. Oh, those would be cute or not. I don't know. So noisemakers, yes, party hats, noisemakers, gifts, of course. Of course, we always do. We'll play some games. We'll play games and give away gifts. And that's the fun of the birthday party. That's always fun. It's a little bit similar to New Year's Eve party, right? Yeah.
Yep.
A little bit similar to New Year's Eve, where we hang out, have a lot of fun, and give away a bunch of stuff. So this is pretty thick. That might be hard to go around the cover. So how about this one? This is pretty cool looking. I do like that. Which one do we want to be the front cover? Okay, right there. Glue. I need some glue. I've got this turned upside down, which means it needs to be used up. Casey will bring the foghorn since Fifi said noise make it. Nice. Nice, Katie. I would tell you bring that to retreat. I'm a little concerned about miffing the neighbors and then getting kicked out. That would be my only concern there. If we were at the hotel, I'd say go for it. But then we definitely know we would miff the neighbors and we would get kicked out. Because the hotel people, hotel stayees are always worse. Funny. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on the foghorn. Let's see.
Whenever I hear foghorn, I think foghorn leghorn.
Leghorn, right? Me too. Foghorn leghorn. Okay. Yes, that's exactly what I think. Okay, can you even believe that retreat is 4 weeks away?
I know.
4 weeks.
Does anybody just automatically, ooh, guess what? I have extra time off. I could come to retreat too.
Oh
That
yeah,
would be fun. A special guest at the end of the
oh my gosh, that would be fun. Rhonda, did you just suddenly get a week off from school? Trying to figure out a way to get her out of school, so
yeah.
come to retreat. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna doing this a little bit differently, but that's okay. I'm gonna go down here. All right. Usually measure both those dimensional measurements of the rhetoric. What's rhetoric front cover? Yes, that will be the measurements of the front cover, 2 by 3. So here is a 2 by 3, and this is the back cover actually. So I guess we should kind of maybe walk you through what we're doing too. If you haven't, I'm dropping it face down with the glue on it. That's my first step. So now everything is gluey.
And what I did first was I just cut a whole bunch of scrap paper into 2 by 3, but I'm doing it the opposite direction. So I'm making 3 the length and the height.
You're making it a landscape.
I'm making it landscape.
Cool. Casey, I do too. I should probably be doing those now, but that's okay. We'll get on that.
Oh yes, I need to do that too.
Maybe we need to do a retreat laugh and craft so that we can work on our stuff, our retreat stuff.
Mm-hmm. That would be fun.
Probably be a good idea, huh? Okay, so here's my front cover and my back cover and my spine right here. And I'm going to grab my book tool from We Are Memory Keepers, which I absolutely love. I think there is one more left in the shop. Somebody coming to retreat might get an opportunity to get that at a big discount. And I'm going to mark do I have something to mark with? Oh, maybe a pencil or something, that would be good. I'm going to mark my corners here. Put some cool end paper on the inside. So all I'm doing is covering the outside. I cut 2 pieces of chipboard that are 2 by 3, and then I cut 1 piece of chipboard that's about a 1/2 inch by 3. Margie said 1 signature, so it's probably not even a 1/2 inch. Actually, it is. It's exactly 1/2 inch. So my spine will be 1/2 inch, and that's enough for 1 good signature. So this is going to be my front cover. I just used the bookbinding tool to tell me exactly where to cut on the corners to miter the corners. So grab some scissors, cut those off.
Oh, just barely.
Just barely fit?
Well, I was going to do a circle and keep the edges rounded and just cut the center out.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's just it'll be a little smaller than 3 inches.
Oh, that's cute.
But I could put something on the outside. You know what I mean? Like I could put like lace or something there to extend.
And make it 3 inches.
To meet
Margie's, not recommendations, stipulations. To meet Margie's stipulations.
Yes.
But if you Land O'Lakes margarine bowls for journal covers after finish my Wendy's burger, I'll craft along. Oh, Rhonda, are you off today? Is it a holiday? Is it a holiday? And I didn't know.
Easter Sunday off. Easter Monday.
Well, I know my sister-in-law is on spring break from school teaching. So it's possible that you're just on spring break. Okay, so here's my front and back cover. I just glued a piece of paper. I've mitered the corners. So now I'm going to go ahead and fold them and glue them down. This is pretty darn thick cardstock. So I am first going to roll them to get that cardstock moving. I really don't want it to crack. Let's roll it, get it moving so it'll fold over and glue down easily.
Ooh, dummy.
Before a
Sorry. I know you don't like it when I call myself a dummy, but it's because I thought of something. I should have thought of it beforehand.
So then you should say, brilliant. I just thought of that. I'll figure it. You're brilliant. Okay. And now I'm going to put those corners down. Let's see if it matters to me which one goes down first. I'll put the bottom down first. I don't know. And I'm wondering if I need that. Nope, that'll be fine. Okay. Sun's spring break was the week of March 11th. Dibs on Marianne's journal. Margie says, Rhonda is on spring break this week. Awesome. Rhonda
Nice.
should have had retreat this week then, right? Okay, so let's put this down here. I am preparing. It'll be after retreat because we still got a lot to do for retreat. There's going to be some change up in retreat this time, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be very fun, very exciting. The lives that we do going to be fun because there'll be some of them will be somewhat different. But I'm working on putting together the kits for the next weekend workshop. Soon I'll be able to show it to you, the prototype. Actually, I can tell you that it is a 49 in market album and really beautiful, but I just can't show you yet because it's not completed.
Casey, you just scold yourself using your own name. Yeah, I could do that too.
There you go. Oh, that's awesome. Scold yourself using your full name.
Yep.
That's great.
So I think these right here are from you, Marianne, or they're from people at retreat.
Oh, yeah. Those were some of the ones you bought at the DMB sale. Thank you very much.
Right.
ATC cards cut down.
Yep.
So
I think I'm going to use these as my cover.
I love it.
Ooh, I like that one. So now I just got to go through and find. Oh, yeah. I'm going to use this blue gunky ones. I like those.
Yes, Margie, you do need to stop it. Okay, there's the front cover. Here's the back cover. Let's do the same on this. Let's get moving, Marianne.
And
dawdle. I do like that idea, Casey. That maybe pay attention to yourself, huh? Rather than calling names, because, you know, if you just thought of something, you always have to remember you're brilliant because you just thought of it.
Right. Yeah.
Because you didn't think of it before, because most people won't even have thought of it.
True. Well, it was that I did something silly.
DM's coming in a day or two early to help me out with some things. We are going to be set up and ready to go. And for those of you who have been before or watched before, we're not going to have Saber Sabotage.
Woohoo! Oops, sorry.
We are not going to have Saber or Sabotage. Actually, we have amped up that game, and it is taking on a new name and a new life. And I think it's going to be even more fun.
Me too.
And it's going to produce some really incredible results that I think will like even better than before. So very excited about that. And because I've been going through everything in the shop, you know, the DMB sales and pulling things for another clearance sale, I've been finding all this stuff, and I'm just putting it all into a bin for retreaters. So my goodness, retreaters, we're going to need to have a call and talk. You might not need to bring anything except, you know, your ink. big deal, because I've got a ton of stuff for you. So we'll have to talk. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff this year. If you don't know what to work on, if you don't have a project that you've thought about that you wanted to bring to work on, I'm even putting a few projects in there for you. Okay, so I've got a front and a back spine, and I'm going to need to, well, no, I don't need to do it on chipboard. But this one needs to be covered as well. So let's see. Well, where is the offcut of this? Right here. Okay, there we go. That'll
Yay,
work.
I saved washi on my desk. I left one thing and it actually will match.
That's awesome. I want to decide what I want to do for end paper inside. And
So I'm bulking up
yes.
my pages because I'm going to use this and then put these in there, and I probably will also put in pretty pages at the front, but stay down.
Pretty. Glynis, quit pouting. I promise you will like it better than Save or Sabotage. I promise. That's how confident I am. So don't you worry your pretty little head over it. I'm not taking away the fun, just changing up the game a bit, because every time we make a change, we improve it, right? And
Exactly.
we really haven't made a change on Save or Sabotage since the invention of the game.
True.
So, which you guys don't know, at the very first retreat, that was one of those things that just popped into my head. Hey, let's do this. And Save or Sabotage was born. So when it happens like that, and then we work on improving it and changing it up as we go along, it always gets better. So that's what we're doing. But I think it deserves a new name with some of the changes we're doing. So, and DM agreed. Therefore, Saber Sabotage. See, it does come out like that. Like, bring your lightsaber. I love it, Casey.
That's funny. That's funny. Bring your lightsaber.
Every time I say that, it feels like I'm saying saber.
Yes.
And it's save or sabotage. And yeah, the game has changed, and it will have a new name, but it will be just as fun. In fact, I think Glynis will like it better.
I think so too. Actually.
I think we all will. Okay, so there we go for that. And
can you all see how I'm doing the binding? I've put one square, one rectangle between, put the washi tape down, and then I've put the two covers on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread some good old glue on here, and then I'm just going to fold the tape over. And that should make a pretty good binding.
Very cool. I have some bookbinding tape here that I want to use, and it is 3 inches wide. And so with my paper, it's just like just a millimeter too short. So to do it that direction. So I'm gonna have to cut it the other direction. So I will use this. And I'm thinking, deciding whether I want to do it right now. I think I want to do it right now. I think I want to put the end paper on first.
So that will be what my cover looks like.
Is that good end paper, Margie? With that? I think so. I think it's pretty. I think she'll like it. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I like that you went straight for landscape. I went straight for portrait.
You know, I always want to do things differently.
And
Can't help it.
well, what's funny is I've been working on an album that is landscape. But yet I picked this up and thought portrait, what I had in my mind. So, but,
you know what? I don't even have to use those.
Always do something different. So,
Right.
That's the fun of doing the same thing our own way.
Right.
You know,
Definitely.
It's different. This meeting is so over my head and boring. Oh, it isn't back to the priorities with family. Oh, lightsaber. Never liked the sabotage part anyway.
What's on my cover? My cover is actually a piece of, I believe it was yours, Marianne. Crusty pull from a gel plate.
The gel plate. I love crusty pulls from a gel plate.
And I think it was yours. This is one that I bought at retreat last year.
Oh, sweet.
So it's either yours or it's somebody else's. I know it's not mine. I don't think it's mine. Although it could be mine too.
Could be.
I don't know. I put some in there to buy too, so I think we mixed them all up, and you were getting multiple people's things.
I did. Okay. Just gotta cut another little piece for the back cover.
Oh, phooey.
Phooey chop suey. That makes me think of
Hong Kong phooey. Hong Kong phooey, #1 super guy.
That's awesome. Actually, I should just do this one with this one. My official way of measuring is just to put something up against something else, make a mark and cut.
Yeah, that's usually how I do it too.
If I measure it, I'll probably end up wrong. If I just put it up, see if it'll fit, or make it about the same length, then I'll probably get it right.
I have a awesome place to put all of my corner rounders. I never had the right place for them, and since I've done, since I started redoing my desk again, I found the perfect place because I was so happy where I found them. Now I can actually reach without them all tumbling all over each other. I can grab which one I want.
That is something I always struggled with too, and I think I found the exact perfect place. So that's awesome. All right, now there we go. There, and I am going to get one more half-inch piece. That is, and
dry
this
fitting is a form of measuring. Yep.
Now I want. This is what I'm going to make a false spine right here, and since my spine is a 1/2 inch, I'm going to fold this in half to make it double thick. But I want it to be just shy of 1/2 inch, so it'll have plenty of room to bend the front and back cover, that is. Okay, and that's go there. And actually, because I don't want to see a seam, I'm going to use this kind of as my guide, and I'm going to fold this side. I'm going to fold this side, but it's going to go on top, not around it, but it's at least going to give me a little start there. All right, then I'm going to take this and fold it in. Flip it around and fold it in. It's getting teeny tiny. It gets harder and harder to handle.
Yeah, for my arthritic hands, it's going small.
Trying to get those little teeny tiny bits and pieces.
That's okay.
Yep. All right. So I folded that in. And my goal was for the top of it to not have a seam on it where it's the cut seam. I want it to look solid. Okay, then I'm just going to glue this inside. It'll have time to dry before we're going to have time to make 2 of these.
We probably are.
Unless we take time to make
just something else for us to make.
That's true. Unless we take time to make all kinds of embellishments to go in it.
That's true. I could make embellishments. Definitely.
It is fun to embellish teeny tiny books.
Yay.
All the usual things, just mini. Okay, so that is going to be my hidden spine. That will go right there on top of that. Have that right side up. Yep, right there. Okay, so now I'm going to bind it. Well, not bind it. Now I'm going to bind the cover together with the real spine. And then I'll get the signature and bind that. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. That part
No,
done.
don't move. The other thing is, yes, I could clip this. Do I want to? No. So they stayed in place.
What are you doing? Okay.
Margie, am I allowed to step 3 feet away in order to, or who was it? No, it was Jen. 3 feet away to get my string.
Yes.
Okay. I don't have it right here. It's 3 feet away.
That's okay. I'm giving you permission to do that.
Okay.
Got to have binding thread or string or whatever you need.
I'll use this one.
Okay, so I just took this bookbinding tape, or actually, you know what works really great is gaffer's tape. Okay,
Or wall board tape.
Tape. This one is actually gaffer's tape. It's cheaper, and it's a little bit thinner. That's why I grabbed that instead of the 3-inch one. And I cut a piece that's longer than my book, and so I put my spine right on the center where I want it. And then I'm going to bring my 2 covers, make sure that that's my back and that's my front. And let me put my glue away before I dry any more of it out. And if you're not sure where to put it, if you're just learning how to do that, this cool tool tells you. This pointy thing out here tells you exactly how much space to leave between, put it right here, between the spine, and it's sticking to the tape, of course, between the spine and the cover. Good grief. This tells you exactly how much room to leave between the spine and the cover. So let's there we go. That'll work. Okay. So also, if I put it, bring this up to the camera. If I put it right up here against this flush, and then I bring my cover over and I put it right up there against that flush, make sure it's still right side up, then I know that they're in alignment too. I don't have to worry that one is higher or lower than the other one.
Oh, where'd it go?
Okay, so they're perfectly on there, and now I can pick up this tool off of my tape. Usually, if you're using paper, it's not going to stick to it, obviously. And I'm going to bring it over to the other side.
Parfignugan. There it is.
Parfignugan. Did you find it?
Yep.
And I'll put the back cover right up in there. Perfect. Remove the tool. And now you've left just enough space for it to bend once you finish binding it. Okay, so there's my book binding. Sure, those are down. All right. And then I'm going to bring this all the way down. Oh, I knew I knew I would do something. Of course, I put my end paper on before I put the binding on. Margie was probably screaming at me. Jill, this is a Weir Memory Keepers. What do they call it? A book. Got the paper somewhere. Book binding tool or something like that. A 5-in-1 tool. It's got like 5 or 6 different things here when you're binding books. It shows you how to use them. I have one left in the shop. I know that there's at least one. There's possibly another one hanging behind it that I couldn't see, but I know there's at least one, maybe 2. But is that what it's called? 5-in-1 tool or something? 5-in-1 binding tool, something like that, Jill. If you're interested, shoot me a private message. Okay, so I'm going to have to put another end paper because I don't want to pull this one up and destroy it. And I already, I've been handling this tape and it's probably just fine. But just in case it's not, I'm going to give it just a tiny bit of glue. Just a tiny bit. Because I've been sticking my fingers to it a lot. Yeah, is this message private enough? I'll take it. You got it, Jill. You got it. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one and fold it straight over. I'm going to start in the center, put the center down and work my way over and then over to the other side. Same thing on the bottom, bring it up, center down first so that you can pull out anything that needs to be pulled out on either side. You don't end up with a big wrinkle in the center. Okay, so there we go. So now if I fold that was just the perfect amount to leave for the fold by using that tool. I really love that tool. It has so many good uses. All right, so now I'm going to put another piece of end paper over this because I messed up and put the end paper down first. Good thing I have plenty of that. Let's see, I think I've got 2 of that same size. So why don't I just measure what size that is instead of keep trying to just put the paper up to it. It is 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. Well, I should have known that. If we're doing 2 by 3, it'll be 1/4 of an inch, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 3/4 by 2 3/4. So this will be 1 3/4. And this one, 1 3/4. This is a great way to use up some scraps, Margie.
Yes, very much so.
Imagine y'all have a few scraps now after making tags and index cards and APCs.
Mm-hmm.
Got a few scraps sitting around.
We missed this one when we were going through what you could do with scraps the other day.
Yeah,
We missed many books.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just glue these down. I'm not inking these. I don't feel like they need to be inked. If Margie, if you're feeling different, you want me to ink them, holler. But I don't feel like they need to be. So yeah, do as I say, not as I do. You should put the binding tape on first before you put the end paper. Either that. No. Oh, I did it again. I totally messed up again. Wow. You can tell I haven't been feeling well. I'm so sorry. Margie's hollering at me. I can just feel it. She's like, stop. Stop. Wow. Has it been that long since I did this technique? No ink, she said. Oh, I guess it has been a while. I did do that purposeful, and there was a reason. So let's not totally mess it up, right? Marianne? Marianne Peterson Hobbs. I don't have a middle name, just my maiden name.
Me either. Dawn Marie Milton Ennis.
And Dawn Marie's hyphenated, so it's first name.
First name.
Right.
Yep.
No middle name. All right.
No middle name.
I'm okay with that. Because, we get another name when you get married anyway, so.
Right. If I had wanted another name and never got married, I was going to make my mother's maiden name my middle name, which is Zenobia.
My mom has like 4 names. And then get married, she has 5. So I don't need that. All right. I did that on purpose because I wanted to just have the bookbinding tape come right down the inside. And then I forgot why I had done that already. Yeah, cold medicine. That's probably why it makes me tired. Even though it says non-drowsy, it still does it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just me. Yeah. Alka-Seltzer plus cold medicine seems to work the best for me. At least it keeps that tickle out of my throat. It tickles so bad I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk. All right, there we go. That's what I meant to do, Margie. I glued that one on and went, wait a minute, no. Papers for a whole nother book. Look at that. All right. So there is our mini book there is our hidden spine. That's going to go right there. And, and there's so many different ways to do this, even with the hidden spine.
Right. Because I made it a hidden spine too, but I didn't.
Yeah. There's so many different ways to do it. So, all right. So now I need to put together a signature. So let me grab some paper. And I do have a lot of scraps of stuff sitting right here. I want some interesting paper for Margie. So what part are you on? Are you anywhere where you can show them what you're doing?
Well, yes. Actually, I've got my book finished now. I just need to put it in and make it pretty. Basically what I did is that I chose my covers, cut them to 2 by 3, cut I think this is a 1/4 inch. It was basically the size of what came off that I had cut the card out of. I added that in, and then I folded it in, and I put this, folded the washi tape down. So you can see it's got a little binding like this. And then I had already cut all the pages for my interior, but I bound it first so that I could cut the edges to make them even. And then I added the little piece of cardboard here to the signature. And then I glued it on to where the washi tape and the backing, which was already it's sandwiched inside the washi tape. Now, if I had thought about it, sometimes what I would do here is that I would take this first page and glue it down here, but I already decided I wanted this one. Also, if you plan on doing that, you make the first page pretty to make it your interior page, which I could do, and then it would go across there, and then you really wouldn't see any of it, and it would fold in like that. But I don't know. I like my polka dots. I may cut half of this off and maybe make a pocket there, and then you really wouldn't see any of that. So that's what I think I might do. I might make a pocket that goes this way. No. So you would see half of like if I fold that in half, glue that together, and then this would be a pocket. I think that's what I'm going to do.
That?
Oh.
No, he bought me a can of acetate.
Okay. Because I need mineral spirits to pick me up.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pain.
Can you
So I'll
get
take
that
this
at
to the
Home Depot?
and get
Okay.
some mineral spirits.
Okay. Thank you. Love you.
So if I put it like that, I'm going to actually put a line here because you want it to be able to flex there. So I'm going to put a line here, a line there, and a line on the sides so it makes a pocket.
Very cool. I have this paper. I don't remember where I got it. It's kind of yellow. That's the color it was, not because it's aged, but it just feels super soft. And it just doesn't go with everything, but it does because of this yellow golden stuff in here. Goes with this, and I really like it. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. And let's see.
That on is a little.
I want 1 3/4 and 1 3/4 is 2 3.5, right? 1 3/4 and 1 3/4 is 3.5. I think. Somebody
Yes,
tell me.
I think so.
Sick brain, if I'm right. Sick as in ill. 1 2 3.5. My cold medicine brain, if that is correct. We'll find out right here.
1 3/4 plus 1.
Yeah, that works. All right. 1 2 3.
Yep, it's 3.5.
Cool, thank you. Did it in my head, and at that moment where I'm not really sure. So, Margie, I also have something very special that I'm going to put in here. This is some of Jen's dyed paper.
I don't have any scraps of that around my desk. I'd have to go way across the room.
I'm going to make a scrap. It was right next to my desk, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to make a scrap out of this because I just love the colors. I think that the colors would be really great with this, with both the inside and the outside. And it is so pretty. I think this one with the more green on it. All right. So we're going to put some Jen's beautiful dyed paper in here. Yes. It is gorgeous. Jen does an amazing job. 1 2.
Nope, that's not long enough. This is the one I'm looking for.
Quarters. Just stop and remember what I was trying to cut. 2 3/4 for our height. And then 3.5 this way. 1 2 3.5. Another
the white against the brown.
half.
No, I don't want that to go away. I want it to stay. The crusty, stay.
Oh, yeah.
Stay
Oh,
crusty.
Sometimes I have to glue them back on because they try to jump off.
I'll just sort of glue it so it goes like that.
Okay, so, ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's so pretty. Look at that.
Yours or mine?
Jen's paper.
Oh, yeah. That is pretty. That's really pretty.
Look at yours. I love that.
Thank you.
That's pretty. Whoa, yeah, I hope those crusties stay on. Might have to seal something. That's really cool with the crusties. Let's see, we did one that way. We'll do one this way. Okay. 2 of those, and we've got 2 of these. And we've got some book page from Jen dyed green. That would be really pretty on here. So let's do a little bit of book page. Let's give her that fancy little sign up top. So height was 3.5 again. Nope. Height was 2 3/4. 1 2 3/4. Do 2 of these. Great idea, Margie. Thank you for telling us what to do. And I can even see the snaps. I do know. Oh, which reminds me. 1, 2, 3.5. So we're going to be recording a short tutorial soon. I asked DM to help me because I've been working on a system to take care of your biggest problem in your craft rooms. And then DM said something one day that made me think that she was also working on the same system without talking to each other.
A little bit differently, but almost the
A little
same.
bit different, but the same concept. And so we are going to record a tutorial together with the answer, the solution to your biggest problem, your biggest complaint, biggest problem in your craft room. Not going to tell you what it is. I mean, you probably know.
Probably know what it is. Yeah.
Probably know what your biggest problem in your craft room is. If I were to ask you what's your biggest problem, the biggest problem in your craft room, what's your, toughest thing to deal with, your biggest complaint, what would you say? That's where we're going. So we're going to quit teasing. Hi, Lucy. Didn't see you come in. So we're going to record that pretty darn soon because I think,
Space, that has something to do with it. I do have a lot of space saving ideas,
2
Casey.
orders. Hang everything from the rafters.
I do that, but I do like my pegboards. I mean, I can't do anything without a pegboard.
What are you putting on the new one that you just brought in?
I already did. I have to take the rug down to actually, so you'll see it because I put it up underneath the rug because I was too lazy to get up to take the rug down. So I just stuck it up underneath it.
Yeah.
So, and the rug is actually going to go over on my slanted wall because, what do you do with a slanted wall?
Right. Put a rug on it.
Yep.
You decorate it because you can't really store much your stuff.
You can't do anything. And I looked into things to they have ways that you can mount things on a slanted wall, but everything is like $200. I'm like, no, I'm not spending $200 to put shelves on my slanted wall.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
I could measure it.
Like the shelf, the fabric shoe holders.
You could do that too.
You could nail that on and have those pockets to put stuff in. So you put it up there. What are you going to put on it?
Well, the thing is that the rug that I have, that one that looks like a Picasso, won't take up all the space, but it will take up the height wise, because I'm not going to ever be able to reach anything at the top of it. I'm going to have the bottom half to go down. So yes, I have to figure out from the bottom half down if I can hang anything there. I have done before hanging things from curtain rods that I put up there.
Right.
And I like that. It gets messy because there's so much stuff there. And I would like specific holes for specific things. And I have looked into that too. So it's just actually doing it,
Yep.
I don't have help in my own studio. I have to do it all myself. So.
Yep. But we kind of like that. Except when we need something, it's like, can you come here and just do this?
Except for when your arms are too tired from doing one thing that day and you really want to do the second thing and you can't do it.
You don't want anybody to organize it. You just want them to be there. Can you hold this up and screw that in?
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
Yep. Can't make more space in your studio, but you can get a little more organized and make it feel like there's more space. Yeah, we're going to record that pretty soon, probably this week or next, and get that out
when I get my computer back.
Oh yeah. As soon as she gets her computer back, I'm going to put a few more.
Or get a new one. we're waiting to see how much it will be to fix it,
Boy, that's the worst.
and then trying to decide whether we'll actually,
Yeah.
whether we'll actually get a new one or fix it.
So they haven't done the diagnostic yet to let you know.
I'm waiting. Today they're supposed to be done by the end of the day today. So I've got
So at
something.
least you'll know what direction to go.
Right. And if it's not done by today, it will be done by early tomorrow.
Yeah. Margie, that's my problem. There's two huge walls right in the middle, two huge walls right in the middle of the window. And yeah, so there's this tiny little wall space between the two windows, which isn't enough to do anything. And then it's real hard to put anything in front of the windows.
I have the window problem too.
I just don't have enough wall space. My
Oh,
problem.
that I do have. I'm pretty lucky on my wall space. I sort of made a wall in the middle of the room to hide where all my books are put and to hide the closet.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have to see that. The mess that's back there.
All right. I kind of feel like I need two signatures in here, Margie.
I know. I felt I needed to add one too, but that's okay.
2, 3. Maybe I made the spine too.
If you put stuff with it, you'll end up needing.
Yeah. Can make it a little bit gator so it fans out. Turn her horse barn into a summer arting space and put up an awesome chandelier.
Oh,
that
I want that.
sounds awesome. I love that idea. Yes. Would love to do that. That's very
I would like to just have a summer retreat that could become a retreat house.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
Like up in the mountains where it's cooler.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I have found several houses that I could do that. I just got to come up with funds.
You just need $1 million to buy them. That's all.
Yeah. So when the next person wins, if one of you guys win the lotto or anything, think of me or think of the group. We could make it an HPP retreat.
Yeah, wouldn't that be amazing? Okay, so let's see. I know that I just had my book binding stuff right here this weekend as well. Wow, I didn't even have to get up to get it. Well, that's amazing.
Woo!
I know. I'm
We
trying
like
to
that.
get the things that I use or that I need to be able to grab, like for something like this, within grabbing distance of the desk. And
yep, that's what I.
Let's see here. I'm going to actually. What do I have? And a needle, a great big giant fat needle. It's going to require a big old hole. Okay, let's see. Get a couple clips here.
I would just like my husband's music studio space to be done so that I can get some of the stuff that's in storage here out to where it needs to go.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And
I did that wrong.
And all should also be within arm's reach. Should be right here in this little container. There's one. And let's do. There's one. We'll just do a 3-hole. I like doing a 5-hole on these teeny tiny ones. They're just cute.
Oh, I just did a 2-hole.
I'm just going to do a 3, but I do like the 5 on the tiny one. Let's see. Built-in storage.
Go in. Go in.
She also added a room to her house to extend her art space. Wow. That's cool. Okay, so.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do.
This one.
Why are you not working? Where is my thing? Oh, that's because it goes the other way. I am da.
Good thing you caught it.
Yep.
Okay.
There.
right.
Now I have little cute things on the interior,
Binder.
which were circles that I made into little notepads.
Cute. Very cute.
And that definitely took away the, now it feels like it's the right size.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that. That's adorable. Love
Thank
that grungy bits.
Me too.
The edge of the gel plate is the best.
Yeah. Okay, what should I put on the inside, guys? Do we need some pockets? I have all of these little things here. And I also have these that could be worked with. These are all the same color, but they're just different.
Yes, Jen, thank you. You see the cold medicine in effect, don't you? Yes, Jen, I should. Why, thank you. Oh, my goodness. All right.
We have a lot of things here for artists. So let's see. And I want to see what's in this one too, because I don't remember.
Part of that off.
Let's see. I could make it cute with little kids.
Cute? Do
I
cute?
know.
Not with grunge.
Not with grunge. Or I could make it artistic with artists.
Yeah.
Or I could use more of those grungy things.
More grunge.
Yeah. He used thick paint. We can do that.
Put that down there just to hold it in place. Okay. And get that one over there. There we go. Okay, and this end. We should have had them making a book today. Yeah, Lucy just finished a mini junk journal and was so fiddly. It is very fiddly.
Yes.
I really love the little mini ones. When you get them done, they're just so darn cute. But they are very fiddly, yes. Okay, we got that one cut off. All right, so now that Jen saved the day and we actually are sewing it to the binding, sewing it to the spine. Binding it to the spine, then we're going to glue the hidden spine to the book. See, that's on that side. So let's bring it up the other side.
Okay, I made a vertical belly band.
Cute.
A double vertical belly band.
Ooh. Pull that nice and tight. And
The black pages don't have anything on them. The brown ones have pieces of that I did artwork on. So I've got to either hide those or I've got to complement them.
Doesn't go. I thought, you're not saying it's artwork you did.
There is artwork I did on it too.
I like it.
So I've either got to highlight that because you can't write on it, or
okay, it could be part of the artistic look.
Mm-hmm.
There's our hidden spine. Now we can glue it into here.
Ooh, my ears are ringing.
Ooh. Not sure if that's good or not.
Nope, not good.
Is it ever good?
No.
This. Come on.
Let's see.
Let's see. Margie says, answer them DM. Do we miss a question?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm looking.
Oh, Julie's looking forward to being able to see mine. Oh, can you not see mine?
Well, she means when it's done, I think. I don't know.
Oh, when it's done?
Here, I can make full screen so you can see closer what she's doing. Is that Margie? Did we miss another question? Oh, the ringing in her. Sorry. Oh boy. Yeah. Margie's laughing so hard at me right now. It's cold medicine. Yeah, the ringing in your ears. Answer it.
Gotcha. That's my bad.
Oh my gosh, no, it's totally mine. Oh, yeah. If Margie's jokes are going over my head, yeah, she knows that I'm either not feeling well, which I'm not feeling too bad right now because I'm on cold medicine or on cold medicine. That's funny. That is really funny. All right, so I'm going to use this Stamperia extra strong glue to put down this spine, or to put the signature with the hidden spine onto the binding. And
thank you. Thank you, Julie.
That is upright. And that is upright. Okay.
Erg.
Let's see. Okay.
Picasso right there. Ooh, you know what? I bet I can do. Oh, you know what?
Uh-oh. We always think of those
This may
ideas
actually move the camera a little bit. I'm hoping it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because the camera is on my spot where I put all of my extra stuff. It didn't, so we're good.
Good. Although I keep bumping mine with my head, but it's okay.
Yeah, my camera's right in front of my face, guys, so that could be another reason why.
Yeah,
I'm used to having it way above my head.
Thank you. Right. All right, let's press that for a minute. Went right over Rhonda's head. Good, Rhonda. Now I don't feel so bad. Either that, or if you're just saying that to make me feel better, you made me feel better. So thank you. When this is over, you need to rest. Dr. Jen's orders. Isn't crafting resting?
It is in my book.
I feel guilty if I were to craft. I would feel guilty. I don't ever do it, but I would feel guilty if I were to craft when there's orders to be packed. But then I don't want to make mistakes in orders because I wasn't feeling well. You know what I mean?
Jelly bean. Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
let's put that one there instead. There.
I don't want to mess with that too much until it's on. Look at that, Margie. That is just cute. Thank you. We'll have to do something on here. We can decorate the front cover. We got all these cool little.
Are we getting close to the end of 2 hours? Nope, we're a half an hour away.
Oh yeah, we got time. Wow, there's some cool Jen's paper in there. All right, let's see. Oh, I know I got a thing sitting around here next to my desk with charms that can go on here. Let's see about what kind of little embellishments we might have. Move some of the paper. Let's put the all back. Flip outs, flip outs, flip outs. Julie says flip outs. All right, Julie, I'll do some flip outs.
I just did a flip out.
Yeah, you followed rules and you have a flip out. I haven't followed her rules yet. I don't have a flip out yet.
Oh, okay.
I think this would make a cute flip out on something else. A different piece of paper.
I want Mr. Picasso to be able to be seen. So I'm going to put him on white paper first.
Okay.
Oh, I have wind chimes up too, if you're hearing those. Those are.
I can't hear them, but I love them.
Oh, good.
I love wind chimes, so it wouldn't bother me, but
I put wind chimes in my studio because I love them so much.
and you get some good wind in your through your window.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have a cross breeze. I'm the only room in my house that has a cross breeze from back to front.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, no, technically my downstairs, which is the family room, does too, but not as much as up here. I have a big set of windows in the back.
Sarah says, what the heck is a flip out? How do you explain a flip out to Sarah?
A flip out is an additional piece of something put in that flips out of your page. So it actually makes your page longer than the binding.
It could be an envelope. It could be a piece of paper.
It could be. It's just something that tends to make that page bigger if you were to flip it out past the edge of the page. But it gives you more space to write in. You can make multiple flip outs. In fact, I was thinking of doing that. It's easier to do a flip out for multiples if you do it in a thinner paper.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to use some of these scraps up. So you see how I'm just trying to fit the scraps to a page. This one was kind of triangular, which is perfect. If I put a triangle right here on that, underneath that flip out, I can create a tuck spot right under that flip out, but I need to get rid of a lot of this excess.
So
stuff.
with this flip out, you have all of this writing space to put something in. With my little Picasso book, that's what I guess I'm making.
There, I could stick a tiny tag.
Yep.
That's cute. I like that extra
Picasso tab.
Picasso writing place space.
Another thing. Oh, sugar, where is it?
That's really pretty under Jen's paper. I like it. I love it. Okay, let me grab a punch.
Abby just snored and was like,
oh, cute. My little Abby.
Oh.
All right, so there is a punch.
I know this is sideways, but I think I like that as a little pocket. I definitely could make that longer.
Tags. Since I can't cut those corner things, I'll just punch myself some little teeny
like that one. Ooh, but I do like this one.
And that could have writing space. Let's see. Up. And let's see. Ooh, that would be cool writing space. All right. With maybe even with the numbers to list your things. I like that. Look at the back of this tag. The paper has the little numbers so you can make your little list.
Oh.
Verse 34 through 41. I could do another one and put it somewhere else farther up. that would have
I could cut Matisse out and put him on that.
24 to 32. There we go. And
Andre Matisse.
all these pretty little butterflies. Skinnier piece. Ah, perfect. Perfect. This little guy right here. Okay. Just gonna make this branding strip ever so slightly smaller. Thinner. There we go.
Oh, yes, actually I can put stamps in there too.
And then, okay, how long is that? That is a 1/2 inch, so need several 1 inch. 1, 2, and 3. All right, time for a Timmy, only because it's tiny, stapler. Okay, my fingers are going to get in the way, so requires tunnel book. Oh, yeah, looking forward to making a tunnel book.
Oh, that will be fun. Yes, definitely. I want to make one too.
Yeah. Let's see if I can.
Okay, Mr. Matisse is in now for a pocket. Now let's see if we can find
There we go.
something to add in for it. Oh, these are all different. Oops. Mr. Matisse. He deserves color.
One more.
Oh.
She left the word tiny out of the tunnel book. Tiny tunnel book. Wow, wouldn't that be cute? Tiny tunnel book. A tiny Alice tunnel book. Alice sitting down there at the bottom of the tunnel. That'd be so cute. Okay, so we've got this flip out, and we're going to put one of these tags in here. And we need something else on that flip out. Got a tag and a tag. And let's see here. Hey, Cheryl, you did miss the winners. Be surprised. Got my times confused with the crazy time change. We have not yet announced, though, the April challenge. It's probably about time to do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good reminder, Cheryl. You got here just in time to hear about the April challenge. Those who left early will have to wait and read it in the group.
Oh, look, there was writing on the back of that. Oops.
Okay, so the April challenge. April is HPP birthday month, so watch, as I said, watch the feed in the group for some special posts about birthday month, because there will be fun things pop up. And HPP or HPP, April, you just made 31 tags. And I know some of you are completely tagged out and maybe tired of making the same thing for 31 days in a row. So let's catch up there. April will not be making the same thing every day, and it won't be making anything every day. It will not be an everyday challenge. It will be a 3-a-week challenge, like we did right before the everyday challenge. The hashtag, if you want to write that down, Margie, can you type it in the chat, please? Hashtag HPPAPREMB for Happy Paper People April Embellishments. Hashtag HPPAPREMB. Don't forget your hashtags. Don't forget your hashtags in your posts, because sometimes when I pull that hashtag, all the posts don't come up.
Yes.
And if I know I saw somebody's, I go searching for it. But if I were to miss somebody's and didn't know it was there, then, you know, you'd miss out on the drawing. Don't want that to happen. So here's the challenge for April. There are 4 weeks this challenge will go on. Each week, 3 new prompt items will be announced. 3 new items each week. The challenge is to make 1 or more of each item. And I say more because they're super simple. And if you make 1, you could be done in just a matter of minutes. And so you might, while you're making this one thing today, and it's the only time in the month you're going to make it as far as the challenge goes, you might want to sit down and mass make yourself 5 or 10 of them and have them ready to go into journals. But the challenge is to make 1 or more of each of the 3 prompt items that are announced each week. Again, post your photos in the Facebook group. And then the final post with all 12 items, 3 each week, total of 12 items, must be posted on or before April 28th, which is a Sunday. And the giveaway will be at Monday Jumpstart, April 29th at noon Mountain Time, same time as it always is on Mondays. And that is only 2 days before retreat. So we'll be getting really, really excited for retreat at that time. Okay, so what is week 1? What are the 3 prompt items for week 1? The 3 prompt items are an altered paper clip, a belly band, and a tuck spot. Super simple, right? I mean, super easy. You can all make an altered paper clip, a belly band, and a tuck spot. The only thing to keep in mind is that each item must have a dangle of some sort. What I'd like to see is see us get really creative on how we do those dangles and start thinking outside of what we normally do something different. Try something that you've never tried before. The altered paper clip, the belly band, the tuck spot, they need to be completely decorated. Don't take a cool piece of paper and just cut it in a corner and call that your tuck spot. They need to be embellished and decorated, nicely ready to go into a book. And each item must have a dangle of some sort, of any sort. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the creativity on the dangles. So that is only 3 items for this week to make. And they're not going to take very long. So I'd make more of each than the one while you're making them. It's just sometimes, depending on what you're making enough mess or cutting up enough things that it's just as easy to do 5 or 10 as it is to do 1 or 2. Let's see. I am looking for something here to make a cool pocket on the front and back inside covers. I'm going to come back to that flip out. I'm going to do some other kinds of flips. Pocket. Let's see what's on the other side of some of these papers. Oh, that would make a nice pocket right there. Is that enough for both?
I am making a triple flip out.
Ooh. Okay. Triple flip out. A trifold. A tri-flip.
trifold.
A tri-flip. I think I'm gonna stop that one right there. On here. All right, I need a teeny tiny round hole punch. Gonna make a teeny tiny little thumb notch here. Whew, that flew up right into my face. And then, now that challenge sounds fun. Awesome. It'll be perfect. My Tangled Up in Blue journal needs embellishments. Perfect. Yeah, and you'll have 12 different embellishments and no restriction or, you know, whatever on what colors you use or how big they are. So definitely
make it quadruple too.
Start a project or look at a project you've got going that needs some embellishments and make them coordinate so you can use them. Get yourself in the prompt challenge at the same time as finish a project.
Yep, I like that.
Me too. That one's not big enough. Let's see. Looking for a piece of scrap to make the front. I really like that, but I don't want to use it for. What is this one? Oh, that'd work. That'd be pretty. Okay.
That's weird.
Hmm.
My thing that says what everybody's saying just went away on my
chat.
Yep, chat just went away, so I can't tell what you guys are saying.
That is a little weird.
It is, because it's been up this whole time.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to see what I was doing, but
I'll get over there and read it. Yeah, Margie's got a bunch of Brads now. Yeah, okay. Sounds like we like the new April challenge. I'm glad.
Excellent.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, I like it that way.
Cool. It is a little thumb notch right here.
I should have thought of this and done.
Well, it's funny when you're putting little things together like this, you don't really stop and think ahead because you're just putting it with scraps. And then after you do something, you're like, oh, I could have done this. But, you know, it's not that kind of a plan. It's making on the fly with stuff that's flying around you.
Right.
Okay.
I think that will work. I think I'll put 2.
And there's a pocket. Put that one right there. Did it glue squish out too much? Okay, better let that dry before I stick tags in so they won't be stuck. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's get a flip up. How about that, Julie? Let's do a flip up. A flip up covering some cool writing space. There's center. DM screen is changing every now and then, but we can still see it. Oh, I see that. That is weird. It's like it is trying to reset. It's just trying to focus because it's her phone,
It's my
camera,
phone. It will
and
be better soon, I swear.
it keeps trying to. It's okay. It's okay. We know we're waiting on your computer. It's just trying to refocus itself.
All the time. Yeah. That's okay.
Cam has a bee in her bonnet. I love that. Oh, that's cute, Margie. Okay, so let's do a flip up. Sure, that's going to stay there. I don't want to cover any of that beautiful paper. We could add yes. Right there. Glennis isn't chatting because she's busy making 25 mini books.
Oh, seriously, 25?
12. Well, Glennis could have done that too if we just put it together, stapled the center, and then stapled
Didn't
it to
put anything on the inside, yeah.
Here I am making excuses.
Oh, but I do, speaking of staples,
a totally bound book for Margie.
So I have been angry because I like a little book like this. I might have just stapled, obviously, because it makes it easier.
Right.
So I saw this in Amazon the other day. Look.
Yeah.
You can twist it around and make it in further.
What is it?
It's a stapler. See, like you go so far in.
Wow.
Instead of getting one of those big, bulky, huge ones.
Yeah. That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yep.
What a great idea.
I saw it and I was like, I have to get that.
That is
because
really
I always
cool.
get angry because none of mine go in far enough to staple anything.
Yeah.
Or the ones I have are all short. Like this is my stapler. So I mean that's not much.
Yeah, so they don't reach. They might go on some of these mini books, but they don't go to the center of most things.
So and that's my vintage one that I've had since I was a kid. That was the one that we used at our house. So I wasn't going to get rid of it.
Just
because I needed to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
a longer
for Julie. And underneath that, we're going to make a pretty little trim.
Ah.
No more snow. I know, Jen. I'm not sure that we're done with snow. What's it called, DM, if they wanted to go look for that on Amazon? Remember?
No, but it's an Exceed one. I can actually put a link in if I can. I would tell you exactly where it was and I could put the link up. However, if I was not using my phone.
Well, yeah. So the brand is Exceed, guys. So if you just go search Exceed on Amazon.
And it will say twistable. I think it said twistable on there when I did it.
Exceed twistable stapler, and you will find they make it pretty easy on Amazon.
Yeah. Now I have to find another button. I pulled one out.
Well, Jen, your 22 inches is melted. So Mother Nature figured it was time to give you a little bit more. All right, so there's a flip up with a nice little trim right here. Maybe put some little scrap pad on one of these to ride on. That could have been on underneath there. Yeah, it could still. Oh, Margie got hers years ago from Close to My Heart, and she's never seen one since then.
Oh,
Well, apparently
well, that's cool.
Amazon.
I think it was on discount, which I only look at things that are on discount, so it must have.
Because yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay. Let's see what else we could do.
Ooh, that might look pretty on there. I know the buttons are not matching. Oh well.
Buttons don't have to be matching. I didn't know they're supposed to be matching. 2 3/4. And
Oh, this one might not work with the needle I have. Need a different needle. Arg.
since when do buttons have to match, right?
Exactly.
Thank you, Lucy. These were actually my mother-in-law's scissors that she got from her father, who was a dentist in 1900. They're really old. They're over 100 years old. They came in a like a leather sleeve that they slide into, along with this really elaborate letter opener. I don't use the sleeve or the letter opener, but it's got all the same design that this has all the way around on there. But I just like them because they're easy to use and they have long scissor parts and they cut really well. So sometimes you need the long scissor part. Let's see, what part do I want to? I'll do that one. I'm just making a little envelope here that I could stick in there.
And because I didn't want to have to go look for another needle, what I've done is I've just added this string there, and I'm just going to glue this pretty button on to wrap around that. In fact, I may do something like this.
That's one of the things that is easy to do when you're sitting watching TV or something. Take out a little dish of buttons and some thread, and just run some thread through the buttons.
Get them all red,
so that they're ready to go. Because then, when you glue them down, they already have thread. They look like you've sewn them to your project,
right?
Which I like. I like that look. But when I'm doing it in the middle of making it, I don't like to take time.
Right. No, that's a great idea.
I don't like to take time to thread them. So that's the kind of thing I have to do.
Really old.
Otherwise, I won't want to.
Really old button.
Promise I'm not fooling, Jen. Oh, right. Yeah, no, Jen, you got that. She did get 22 inches. I saw it. Okay, so here's my tiny envelope. I'm debating not closing the top, but putting this in. I should have made it even smaller. Now
I may not put that button there.
It was smaller because it's not. I could put it this way. I want to put something inside it. So maybe I will go ahead and close that.
I love when I change things, when I just automatically change.
Halfway through and you go, I think I'll do this instead.
Yep. Because I do like that button and I prefer not to use it.
Yeah.
I'm taking the button away.
I like that button. I think I want to keep it. You are entitled. All right. So
entitled to keep it. I'm not entitled.
You are entitled to keep it. Yeah. I figured you knew the rest of the sentence.
Yes, but I just wanted to make it clear.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on this envelope. Actually, not going to glue
So
the whole
that
thing
one.
down. You could slip something in behind it if you wanted to.
There we go.
And
There's my quadruple.
here, I'm going to make you full screen. Show the quadruple.
So I used the circles, and what I did here is I punched a hole in there and just put something over it so you have the string, and you can put it around the little pretty button. And then you open that one first, then this one, and I did put the string, I attached it so the string can't come up from that one. And you open that one, and then you open that one, and then you have all this space, which I may put white in here so that you can.
Circles. Look what she did with circles. We did so many things one Monday with circles. I actually thought about taking squares today, doing the same thing with squares. We could.
Yep. So there's that one. I've used a couple circles in here. I don't know if you guys saw this. I made a circle with a little into a little, like, I don't know, egg roll or a burrito.
Oh yeah.
For in the front covers.
That's cute.
Because I wanted to get some color in there. So it's definitely it's definitely making a gator right now. I might end up having to do a some sort of, mostly because that button is on the inside right there on the edge.
That's all right.
But I may end up having to do a closure on this. Thank you, Sylvia.
All right. So I'm going
Thank
to
you,
cut
Fifi.
this one right here.
Margie.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, I'm just going to close this with a little piece of washi tape. And that is just.
And then I had done this little tiny, cute little pocket.
That's cute.
And it says, "Be happy, be bright, be you."
Aw.
Although I heard Henry Matisse was a curmudgeon, so he probably wouldn't like that in there.
Tiny closure.
Okay. Oh no, it glued together.
Making a teeny tiny closure for the envelope. It is an adorable mini book, DM.
Thank you. Let's see, that's a good side. Does this have any color on this side? I'm leaving all of the thinner paper ones to write on, just because.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll do something on every brown one.
We've got a closure there. And paper to pull out to write on.
Dudes, enough.
A few tags. And we are at 2 o'clock. All right. Not quite done, but I'm getting there. I will do something on the cover. That'll be a surprise for Margie. Inside the cover, there's a pocket there with a tag. I'll do a few more embellishments in there. There's a tiny envelope, and in the envelope is a roll of writing paper to pull out. And there is a closure there. I want to let it dry before I really stick that envelope top in there. Love the Gen paper that's in here, sprinkled throughout. And of course, there's a flip up. I'll put something here. Made it so that the centerfold is a beautiful piece of Gen paper. The greens and yellows. There's a flip out. I'm going to put something else there. And here is just a little tuck spot underneath the flip out. And in the back is another pocket here with a tag. I don't know. I probably won't do anything on the back cover, but I will do something on the front cover. Kind of have something in mind. I'll have to see if it works. So they are both awesome. Thank you. A beautiful work, DM. I just love it. So, I wouldn't normally just like sit down and go, okay, I'm going to make this till Margie says, make a tiny book. And then I make it and I'm like, oh, I love it. I love the teeny tiny things. They're very, very cute. Very, very cute. All right. DM, I was really lucky that doesn't get all my friends in here. There. Don't forget. Oh, don't forget to sign it. Yes.
Oh,
we will sign it. For sure. Okay, so don't forget that we are now, as of today, beginning the first week of April. The prompts are altered paperclip, belly band, and tuck spot. You need to make at least one of each item. I challenge you to make a few more. As long as you're sitting down to make one, you're going to make some scraps, make a second, third, or fifth. But at least one of each item this week. They don't all have to be done the same day. And each one must have a dangle. See that? Each item must have a dangle. Post the pictures in the Facebook group, and we're going to switch lanes here from tags, and then watch the feed in the Facebook group for some fun posts for birthday month. Admin's working on some fun stuff, activities, and some fun things for you to see during the month. And we'd like you to get to know admin a little bit better this month during our birthday month. So looking forward to birthday party as well. Thanks for being with me, Deanne, even though I know it was a little bit pain in the butt for you.
Yeah. Everybody cross their fingers that my computer can be fixed for under $200.
Oh, wow. Wouldn't that be amazing?
It would be great.
Happy birthday to us. Yes. Happy birthday to us. You guys have the rest of a great afternoon. And I'm going to be working on getting all the orders shipped out this week. I'm going to try not to kill myself so that I can actually get feeling better. So I'll do a little bit each day. And we will be in the group, though, posting pictures and getting inspired by everybody else, as our fingers are all crossed for DM's computer, for sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.